Hey guys, welcome back to Carson Crush, and today I will be building the LEGO City Airplane for 7 Plus. And the weird thing about this is that nowhere on the box does it say how many pieces it comes with. It has the age recommendation, it has serial number, but there's no pieces. Alright, so first of all, let's look at the back box art. Alright, so on the back, it seems like there's this little hatch that opens up that the little crane thing can go into. The cabin opens up, and then the passenger area roof also completely comes off. So that's pretty cool. Looking at the front, it seems like it comes with a taxi, a plane taxi, and then the luggage carrier. There's actually a really cool story about how I got my hands on this Lego. So, okay, and you guys might not believe where I got this from, but I got this from a cruise. Yep, that's right. Some cruise ships around the world do sell Legos, and I was on one of them. But the cool thing is, we actually got this at a discount of $45, so that is pretty sweet. Alright, now, let's build this thing. Hey guys, it's update time. So far, we have the stairs and the baggage carrier done, as well as the lift and the airplane taxi. The bags can't attach to anything inside there, and there's nothing to hold them, so if you pick it up, it'll just fall right out of the sides. And also, this one sticker on the front is super annoying, and I've been having a lot of trouble getting it in the right place, so just keep that in mind. Alright, so without further ado, let's keep on building. Alright guys, it's update time. This is everything that I have done so far, and we have fully complete the taxi. And I'm starting on the airplane itself. Quick note, there are some pretty gigantic pieces in this Lego. So these two wings are the exact same piece. They are not separated at all. So yeah, let's just show you how big some of the pieces can be on this Lego. I'll be back in a little bit, but in the meantime, let's continue building. Alright guys, it's update time, and this is how much of the plane we have done so far. And this is actually turning out to be a pretty big Lego. This is it compared to my arm, as you can see here. Oh yeah, and just a real quick reminder, as big as this Lego is turning out to be, it is super duper compact on the inside. Just barely enough room for a minifigure to squeeze through the middle aisle, so just keep that in mind. While this Lego is big, it is very compact. Alright guys, and here it is. The LEGO City Airplane. Alright, one quick thing that I want to let you guys know about before we get into detail about this is that I really wanted to show you, but sadly I accidentally threw all of them away. But that is that the bags are made of, instead of plastic, paper. Yeah, this Lego set comes with paper bags. But there is one issue, I think, with the paper bags. Due to the lack of transparency and the kind of rigid texture with the paper, it makes it way, way easier for little tiny pieces to get stuck in there. Alright, let's go over some of the features. So, the first thing that we're going to go over is the transport bus, or taxi. And based on the look of it, it looks like it would be electric. But, yeah. Here's the front, and here's the back. The exact same on both sides. Which, I guess that would make sense, because it would be a little easier for you to change directions. The doors open like this. The roof does come off, and yeah, there's the interior. But the only downside is that you can't really fit a lot of minifigures in here. If you're standing them up, I'd say about 4 or 5, depending. But if you're sitting them down, you can only fit 3. Now, let's go over the carrier, I guess you would call it. This is where the people's baggage or carry-ons go. Yeah, pretty simple little design. I like it. And then these are, obviously, the stairs. How people get on and off the airplane. And then this is a lift. I'll show you how to use it a bit later. All of these can attach together. But the only problem is there's no attachments on the back of either the stairs or the lift. So you can't have them both on at the same time. Alright, so here is how to use the lift. Alright, so first let's go over the ways that you should never ever use it. So you should never ever use the lift by taking this and lifting it straight up, because that just sends it backwards. And you should never ever use the lift by just picking it up by itself, because then it'll just fall. Instead, the right way to use the lift is to grab this knob and slide it across the bottom. And then it just lifts right up. And there are doors on both sides. Now, the airplane taxi. So how this works is basically there's a little hole in the front, and then on the plane itself, there's this little thing sticking out of it. So then you align this up with the hole, clicks right in. Alright, now let's talk about the airplane itself. Starting with the cabin. So this part can come off, and then in there you have the 2 pilots, and then a cool little control panel with a bunch of knobs and stuff. And then this door can open. But to close the door, and believe it or not, I have messed it up multiple times. To close the door, you just push in, wait until it gets here, and then keep pushing in farther. It might look like it won't align, but trust me, it will. And I've done this countless times. Just because I thought it wouldn't align, I would kind of yank the door this way and kind of force align it, and then that just ended up breaking it. So don't be like me. The entire roof can come off to reveal the inside of the airplane. Alright, so the inside's pretty straightforward. Over here you have the doorway leading to the cabin, along with some storage containers here in the front of the plane that can open and close. And then toward the middle, you have the seating. Alright, so it looks to me as if the seating is split up 2 ways. So, it looks as though we have the regular seating, and then the first class fancy seating up here. Ooh. And the first class seating actually has televisions. And then, obviously the lamos back here have nothing to watch. And then toward the back of the plane is the bathroom. Just a simple little toilet and a sink. And then toward the back, it's a little slot that the hors d'oeuvre cart can fit in. So it's pretty simple. You just have a soda and a coffee cup and a little handle. I have no idea why, but a minifigure cannot grab onto this back handle here. Alright, so back here, there are 2 little doors that can open. And in here we have the storage container compartment. And this storage container is the exact same as the storage container on the trailer. The storage container on the trailer, you can take out, put this storage container on the trailer, and then put this storage container with all the people's things right back into the airplane. And it's almost impossible to get the storage container out with just one door open, because as you can see, it has very slippery surfaces. I can't really get a good grip on it. So you kind of have to open the other door, push it out from the other side, and then grab it. And at the bottom of the plane, we have the landing gear, which can actually be removed. Same with the front. Alright, so yeah, that was about it for the airplane. Alright, that is it for today's video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps me out a lot. Comment down below if you have ever built an airplane Lego before, specifically this one. And as always, see you in the next one.